Setting submission views in Brightspace Momentum so your students can see test results. First, go to Assessments, Quizzes. Choose the quiz that you would like to set the submission view for and choose Edit. Along the top of the Edit Quiz page, you will see tabs, and one of those tabs is Submission Views. Click that tab to enter into the Submission View window. To add a view, click on the Add Additional View button. Give this view a name. Write a note to your students if you would like in the message area. Next, you can set some restrictions for your test results. So you can set the date and time. For instance, if you have a class taking the test from 10 to 11 on Tuesday morning, but you know you have a student who can't test until later that afternoon, then you would want to set the restrictions to compensate for that. You can also set other restrictions such as which attempt they can view, their scores. You can set a limited duration. If you set a time, say an hour, they can look at the test for an hour and then it disappears, then that will limit, of course, how long they can view the test after they complete it. If you leave this blank, they can view the test at any time. Setting the details for what students can see, you can select to show the questions, and then you have several choices under Show the Questions. If you notice, some of these are chosen by default. So if you do not want one of the default selections, then you need to be sure and unclick it. Next, you can go down and click Save, and your submission view is saved. Now, the last submission view that you create will be the one that's used for your students to view their tests. The only reason there's a checkbox here is so you can delete test views or submission views. So, important to note that the last submission view you created, and you can tell it by the date here, is the one that's going to be implemented when your students test. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Close. And that submission view is set. So that is how you set a submission view in Brightspace Momentum. For more video tutorials, visit us online at ctat.ronstate.edu.